Hey everybody, it's Romania Black. Oh, we are on episode 7 of Free, and I'm really excited because we finally have an actual swim meet. We've set up the last couple episodes, we've got our 4 competitors, we've gone over the 4 different types of swimming. We've got the backstroke, the breaststroke, the butterfly, and freestyle. We've set up the rules. We've got them having their little training montage. Like, we've set all these things up, and now it finally gets to come together for episode 7. We actually have a swim meet. So I'm really, really excited to see not only these competitors come face to face with Rin again, but also to see Rin's team. Like, we've got Notori, and I love him. He's so adorable. And we have the captain, Mitsuboka or Mitsuoka. We've got him too, but we don't have the 4th member of their team, which is weird that we haven't established who that is. So I'm like, what? Where's that 4th member? So I'm curious. I'm curious what Rin is doing as far as him swim style, what Notori does, what the captain does. I'm curious what styles they're doing. The captain, I'm wondering if he's going to do the backstroke like Mako. I'm wondering if Hitori is going to do the breaststroke like Nagisa, because they seem very comparative. And I also like that Nagisa is like a ray of sunshine, and Haru is like kind of withdrawn sometimes, so he needs that sunshine. But Notori is kind of like a little moon. He's kind of like the opposite of Nagisa. And Rin's like constantly like on fire, like a burning inferno. So it's almost like Notori is the moon to Rin's sun, and Nagisa is the sun to Haru's moon. I don't know. That's the symbolism that I'm getting. Also, I'm wearing narwhal socks. And so I thought about this morning when I put them on. I'm like, I wonder if we've got all these animal themes. Will we have a swimmer that's a narwhal themed? That'd be kind of fun. That'd be cool. I hope we have that. No spoilers, but I hope we get that. So yeah, as you can tell, Free has this special place in my heart already as being just fun. And I'm glad we're all over all that angsty stuff. We don't need that. It's Free. We don't need that type of drama. I mean, I'm sure we're going to get angst because Rin's in it, but I don't need that drowning drama. So I'm excited. I hope you all are too. Thank you so much for watching. And we are going to dive right into episode 7 of Free. Here in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 5 days! 5 days! Okay. The training camp from hell paid off. What about me? Aww. Yeah. Ray was already like athletic from pole vaulting, so. But that's not good enough. Find a proper coach. Coach's like, I can't do this forever. Find a coach now. Oh, Coach's like, I'm not accepting that. Oh. Ooh. He's like, we don't need a coach because I'm motivated enough right now to face Rin to beat him. So I'm wondering, would they get the grade school coach to come back? Could they talk him into it? Because they've shut down the grade school, and it doesn't look like they have a team now, so couldn't they convince him to come back and coach them? I think that would be a good idea. I like that Ko is like, she's the manager, and she's so devoted, but she's like, I can only do so much, y'all. I can't do anything else. I'm going back and trying to look at all these tiny moments in the OP that flash, and it's like Rin and Haru, red versus blue. You know, I still can't get over that Mako sings this opening, because Mako in the show is so sweet and gentle, and here he's like got this gravelly singy voice. So ready, y'all. So ready. Not a say. One style final. Ooh. Why does this look so weird? I'll just help myself in! Is this a dream? Because that looks like Mako's goldfish. Yeah, it's all fuzzy and weird. What is happening? Ooh, that's so cool. Oh, and all the fish surrounded with the lights. Oh, this is so cool. This is a dream. What? That's his dad? I thought it was like another teammate that had been competing. That he wanted to join the team for. Wait. And this is what Mako saw when those guys drowned. Was his dad one of the ones that drowned? Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. So he's not just swimming for Haru, he's swimming for his dad. That's his dad in the picture. Oh! What a twist! So yeah, did his dad die then? Oh, those pictures turned out so good. Oh. It's not beautiful at all. I like that that's what he's focusing on. Oh gosh. Oh, Machan with the face mask is terrifying. Oh, and he would know what face masks are, of course. Of course, that's the one he picks out. That's our capable manager. I'm just so floored. I'm just so floored that that's his dad. Huh. Which they have the same eyes and everything, but other than that, they don't look anything alike. Oh yeah, she has team info on the team. I want to know who's doing what. Yep. Rin's doing freestyle. Gee, Nagisa. How'd you know? Oh no! I'll just have to get another photo. And Notori's like, something's not right with him. Oh, Notori! The budget they've done on these guys' hair is amazing. Oh! That's interesting. This is interesting. Notori's like, you took my event, why? Ah, this is interesting. Because I want to do free. So, Notori wants to do free, and Rin could do butterfly. Interesting. So they're not doing the relay? Yeah, they're not. So, aw. Aw. Oh. Oh, Ray. Of course, it's beautiful. That's why he wants to do it. Oh.
僕ならラストのひとときをいかに無駄なく美しくできるか考えているわけですが、やはり世界を相手に戦う選手たちもまさ
Oh,
に
Nagisa and Mako are like
何ですかこれ。半吉って何
half luck.
半吉、そんなの初めて見た。半分吉ってことですか。
あとの半分は。
What's the other half?
それなんか違う。
松岡先輩。
They're doing crunches in bed.
寄るとこがあってな。
どこに寄るんです。
どこでもいいんだろう。ストーカーかお前は。
ひょっとして七瀬さんに会いに。
ちげえよ。人のことばっか気にしないで自分のことだけ考え。
I've not just been doing these ab-defining crunches before I go see Haru, you know, I'm just not doing that.
悔しいんです。
あ、
Huh?
実力があるのにフリーにしか出ない先輩を見てると希望種目にも出られない自分が
Oh,
情けなくて。
you're holding him back.
すみません、名前聞いて。
Oh,
お前には持久
Notori.
力がある。フリーの100より400の方が
Mm.
ずっと向いてる。
ありがとうござい
Oh, Notori, you're sweet.
親父に会いに行くんだよ。
ます。先輩のお父さんって確かずっと前に亡くなったって。そんなダメです先輩。
You can't die,
ちっけえ。墓参りだ墓参り。
buddy.
ありがとうございます。
Oh. Just taking that one finger to open it.
そう
K-Ren.
いや、親父のことちゃんと
Oh, he was in Iwatobi. Oh.
あちこちの大会で優勝してトロフィーやメダルもいっぱい取って
Oh, we need the same thing Rin does.
オリンピック選手になることだった。
Oh, and Rin has the same dream as him.
でも結局その夢は叶わなかった。
Mm.
結婚して俺が生まれて
Oh.
親父は漁師になった。でも親父は
Oh, and he was on the boat that sank.
ある夏の終わり大きな台風が来て
Oh.
大勢の漁師が亡くなった。その中に親父もいたんだ。俺は親父の初
Oh my gosh.
そのためにどうしても超えなきゃならない奴がいる。
Yeah, all this makes so much more sense now.
あいつはすごい力を持ってるのにただ水が好きだとか水を感じたいとかわけわかんないことばっか抜かしやがって。記録や優勝のために泳ごうとしない。
So it's like, okay.
そんな奴に俺は
先輩。
あいつに勝たねえと俺は前に
Okay, all this makes so much more sense now. Okay. Oh, so yeah, he views Haru as like not having ambition or a reason to do well. He just does well anyway, and it's frustrating to him because he's like, I have a mission, and you're in my way.
ああリンと勝負だね。
Ah. Yeah, and he's like, I have a dream, and I can't get through that dream unless I surpass you, and you seemingly don't have a reason to be this good. Ugh. I may have just fell in love with Rin's character so much.
親父見ててくれ。
Oh my gosh.
俺は絶対に勝ってみせる。
That shot.
はるちゃん、
Ah!
こっちこっち。
Yep. I'm a Rin stan now. Y'all can't stop me.
緊張して眠れなかったんだ。
Rin and Notori for real.
君のその毛の生えた心臓が羨ましい。
レイちゃんもそのうち生えてるよね。リラックスリラックス。
そうだよ。
いよいよ大会だね。
We still don't know who the fourth member of Rin's team is, though.
みんなで星を勝ち取るぞ。
Score a bigger budget. That's why we're here, right?
岩飛び高校です。
Oh, okay. I was like, if they're not on that roster, they start checking the girls list.
そうだったね。
せっかくレイちゃん女の子っぽい名前なのに残念だな。
何が残念なんですか。意味がわかりません。
I don't understand.
この雰囲気久しぶり。
Aww.
懐かしいな。
Yeah, because they haven't been swimming for a while in a competitive tournament.
何度も出たことあるんだよね。
Oh,
水泳は初めてですか。
it's different. Oh, and everybody's got their banners. Oh, I love it. I love it. Haru's like, gotta look.
午前中はフリーからのスタートです。はるか先輩4組目。
Okay.
はるちゃんとりんちゃん隣同士の
Oh, yep.
実力は互角ってことで
Okay.
予選地方大会に進むことができ
Okay.
大丈夫緊張することはない
I love she just has that umbrella all the time. Being smart about her skin safety.
舐めないこと先生それじゃタイム
That's too long.
だから
Well, you see, here's the rules of swimming.
それじゃあみんなそれぞれの種目で自分のベストを尽くして悔いのないよう頑張っていこう。おー
Oh, where's Haru's fist in that?
あそこにいるのが小賀南高校
Oga South.
通称小賀南日本海のシラスと異名を取る選手がいますそんなあだ名までついてるんだであっちにいるのは
Seijoin?
飛び魚の女王って呼ばれる選手がいます
Flying fish?
跳躍力がすごいらしいですなんかかっこいいね僕もそういう名前
I want a nickname!
渚はいつもゴール間際でぐんぐん伸びてくるよな。
じゃあタケノコの渚
Bamboo.
わあ何それタケノコって水泳とか
Yeah.
なくない
そのデータ全部自分で調べたんですか。
一応マネージャー
I am the man. She's got all the drawings!
でもやっぱりデータだけじゃ
Many things can't be expressed through notes.
やっぱり生で
Girl.
筋肉が一堂に返してすごい
Girl.
やあ、ゴーくん。
りんちゃんのところの部長さんだゴーくんは
Stop calling me Gokun. Ah! He's like, look at me!
リン。
Oh. He's like, I know that's who you're looking for.
もう招集場所に向かったのかもしれない。
He's like, gotta go. Mako's like, dude, you need to chill. Just a little bit.
買ってこいよ。
Ah. Oh.
約束通り来たぞ。当然だ。俺もお前に合わせてエントリータイムを落としてやっ
Oh,
た。
you.
そんな必要はない。決勝でも戦える。
Uh-huh.
それまで待ってらんねえんだよ。それにお前が決勝に残れるか
Mm.
わかんねえしな。他はどうでもいい。
I just love when the dub music comes
俺
in.
とお前の勝負だ。楽しみにしてるぜ。今日で自由になれる。
Yep, set all the scores.
どっちを応援するの
Yeah, both of them. Good.
はるちゃんファイト
Mako's like, oh my god. Are you gonna end the episode right here before this starts? Or are we actually gonna do this? Ooh, oh, we're actually doing this. I thought the episode was gonna end and we were gonna be like having to wait. Oh my gosh, this music's insane.
じゃあ前より格段に速くなってるどんどんはるちゃんを引き離していくよ
Oh. Oh, but he's catching up.
ハルちゃんが追い上げてる。
Oh. Oh, they're like, come on. Oh, Rin beat him.
ハルが負けた。
Oh.
しかも予選落ちなんて。
Oh, he didn't advance. Oh.
先輩。
Oh. And he didn't.
ハル、俺の勝ちだ。これでもうお前と泳ぐことはね。
Oh.
二度とな。
Because he doesn't have to. Because he doesn't have to. He can do the butterfly. Oh, y'all. I didn't expect that to hit me as hard as that did. This episode was great. Like, it was not the sugary free that I'm used to, but like, this dynamic just got 10 times better. Oh my gosh, there's so much to talk about with this. So, I like that they're setting up a lot of different things. Like, one, Haru still doesn't want to do the relay, but Rei is totally on board, and so is Mako and Nagisa. So I'm wondering with this, with Rin having beat Haru, if that's going to set up Haru wanting to do the relay so that they can compete more and so that he has a chance to compete with Rin. Ooh. That last line where he's like, I never have to swim with you again now that I beat you. Ooh, that was... Because on the one hand, it's like, no, you want Rin to swim against Haru and do free, but then... We'll talk about Notori here in a second. But it's like, Rin doesn't have to. He can do butterfly. He can do that part of the competition and not have to... Oh, I want to see this preview real quick.
ハルが負けた。大丈夫です。僕たちにはまだチャンスが残されている。
よーし、
Oh.
今度は僕がりんちゃんの恥ずかしい話を。
恥ずかしい話対決じゃありません。それじゃ
Oh, Nagisa, no!
あれは俺が小学校1年の時、ハルと誠先輩まで何言ってるんですか。違います。
じゃあ。
次回
Oh.
逆襲のメドレー。
Revenge in the medley.
メドレーじゃない。
We'll beat him at karaoke. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. So yeah. So I fell in love with Ren's character in this episode just because of that backstory. I thought when he got the photo of the other team, I thought that was like a team of, because they're second years. So I thought that was like a team of third years, and maybe the fourth player on their team was a teammate of his, was like in that photo, but it was his dad. And connecting him and Mako together, that's why he was so concerned about Mako in the other episode, because he knows Mako's scared of the ocean because he lost his friend, and Rin lost his dad in that fishing incident. Oh, and the scene with him in the grave. Like, my uncle passed a few years ago, and he's buried near here, and when I go running, I have a habit where I'll run by and I'll, like, fist bump the grave, and that's just something that I do. That's just like a me, that's like a personal thing. And when Rin like fist bumped the grave, I was like, dude, I know exactly what that is. And but Haru looked heartbroken at the end there, because you could tell he tried, like he really tried, and Rin, and they were both giving it an all, and he just barely beat him. And for Rin, that's all he had to do. He's like, okay, I beat you, and now I can move forward. But what's that going to do to Haru? and Notori, I felt so bad for Notori because you could tell he was like, I want to swim free, and that's what I want to do, and you're taking this from me just to settle your score. And so now Notori can compete in that event because Rin can go back to doing the butterfly. That's a weird dynamic. I would not have pinned Rin for doing the butterfly. So it's going to be Rin versus Rei now in the future meets, which is a weird dynamic. So I'm like, how's that going to work? But again, I'm wondering if Haru's going to be on board with the relay now, because that means that in some respect he's going to get to compete against Rin again. You guys, this episode was so good. And it set up so much. And we still have, like, we're past the halfway mark in this season. And I'm watching all the seasons of Free, so it doesn't matter. But, this set up so much with Rin's character. It's also, for the record, this animation studio, they're throwing all their budget on that hair animation, and I'm like here for it. Like, this was a great episode, guys. I'm really curious in your thoughts below. Obviously, don't spoil me, but I'm really curious. And it looks like in the next episode we get to see at least we get to see Mako swim his relay. So I'm curious. I'm assuming the captain's the one doing the backstroke. And Notori is just doing the 400 meter for free. So I'm curious who's doing the butterfly for them in this event, and for Rin's team, and who's doing the breaststroke. So I'm curious who those players are, if we get to see them and if they come into play. I'm curious about that. But, and that dream sequence was so surreal and cool, and like just the artistry of it, like all the fish and the lighting, like this episode was so beautifully done and fast paced, and there was so much that happened. I'm floored, y'all. This has been my favorite episode of Free so far. I mean, episode 4 was great. I loved episode 4, but this one, I'm officially on board with Rin, and poor Haru, he looked so heartbroken. I'm like, oh, don't be angsty next episode, bud, but I have a feeling he's gonna be. And Nagisa, like, being so sad, like, they gotta get him out of his funk. But you guys, what an episode. I'm so excited for y'all to comment down below and to talk about this. But in the meantime, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. Stay safe, take care, and come back, because we still got the rest of the relay to go. I thought it'd be over by this episode, but nope. We still got the rest of the relay, and we'll come back with episode 8 and see what happens. I'll see y'all then, guys. Bye.